Okay, so whether you're an aspiring entrepreneur or just looking for some creative ideas, this video is for you. Because today we're covering some tips and tricks that you can use to help brainstorm and validate your business ideas. I'm Jocelyn and I'm the founder of A+CE, and through my journey of starting my own athleisure company, I've come to learn a lot of ups and downs of actually starting a business. And really when it comes to business ideas, the possibilities are endless. So how do you go from a blank slate to a solid business concept? Well, it all starts with brainstorming, and the first tip would be to create an idea storm. Idea storming is basically letting your imagination run wild and just jotting down anything that comes to mind. But the main thing to remember is that we're not looking for ways to make money, we're looking for problems to solve. And a lot of successful businesses are successful because they are solving problems, not finding a way to make money. So grab a pen and paper or your notes app on your phone and just start writing down anything that comes to mind. And the point is not to judge them just yet, it really is just to allow your creativity and your imagination to flow. So it doesn't matter if it's seemingly outrageous to begin with, because any outrageous idea can turn into fruition. One way to enhance your brainstorming process is just to create a creative environment. Find a space that inspires you, whether that's a cozy coffee shop or a place at home. Put on some music or whatever it is that helps create that creative spark for you. I also like to carry a notebook with me or just use my notes app on my phone, and no matter where I go, I constantly am looking for things to solve and looking for things that I can solve, or maybe missing a particular solution. And if I see something around, I just jot it down on my phone. And once you've compiled your list, then you can start looking at what's feasible and what's not. And a method that really helps is something called the bookshelf method. So just imagine an empty bookshelf, and that's really your bank or your log. And every single book is a single idea that you've put down or you've thought of. And you basically imagine yourself putting your ideas on the bookshelf and just let it sit there. If the idea is still there on the bookshelf after, say, a couple of months, 6 months, even up to a year, and you're still looking at it and you're still there and it's still on your bookshelf, then it's probably a very, very viable idea, and it's probably something that you are more inclined to do. So whatever the idea, leave it on the bookshelf and see where it takes you. Now that you have a list of potential business ideas, it's time to do a bit of research. This step helps you identify the feasibility of your idea. A good start would just be researching consumer needs and what the trend is at the moment. And then again, the main point is to try and solve a problem, so look for any gaps that you can fill. And of course, along with market research, it's really important to know who you're trying to sell and who you're trying to serve. So ask yourself, who would benefit from my service or my product? And then have a deep dive into their demographics, their interests, their pain points, and their likes and dislikes. Because ultimately you need people to want to have your service or buy your product. And once you've narrowed down your ideas, it's time to validate them. And here are just a few techniques. So firstly, surveys and questionnaires. You can start by creating some surveys and questionnaires and just put them out for the people of your target audience. Ask about their pain points, their preferences, what stops them from doing things, what makes them more encouraged to do others. And a great way to look is basically on social media, whether that's a Facebook group or Instagram. Try to engage with the target audience and get to know them better. And secondly, you can try even creating a prototype if you're trying to create a product or even a service. Create an MVP or minimal viable product and just put it out there and see what the feedback is. This sort of hands-on approach can let you refine things along the way before you even make your big launch. And finally, you can even conduct a competitor analysis. Study businesses already in the game. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? What's missing? And a great reason to do that is also to be able for you to separate yourself from them. It would really help you position your business in the market. There you have it, just a few tips and techniques you can use to brainstorm and validate your business ideas. And if you're interested in my personal journey with A+CE, do subscribe and check out my vlogs. I try and vlog and update as much as possible for my journey, trying to keep it transparent. But at the same time, if there's nothing much happening, I try and make these sorts of deep dive videos to talk about what starting a business is really like. But yeah, give this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!